Hello, my name is Benjamin Franklyn with student number 31, and in this video I would like to draw a tree diagram based on the pictures that MemTT give in WhatsApp group. So the first sentence I choose is the mayor appointed Nelson to run the police department. So here we can start it from as. We make a big as is as a sentence, and then we divide into the first one is NP or noun phrase. In noun phrase we divide it into two. The first is determiner and then noun. The determiner is the noun is the mayor, and then next to inflection, don't forget to put or to draw the inflection here in FL. The NFL here is past, past, and then we make the VP, verb phrase. In the verb phrase we divide into two. The first is verb, three, a verb, and then I write it first. The verb here is appointed, and then NP here, NP, and then turn into noun. Noun here is Nelson, and then to run the police department here we put adverb phrase. Adverb phrase. So we turn it down into as or here like this, and then turn again VP because it is verb to run, and then we put here it is to, and then verb that is run, and then we put into the police department it is noun phrase. Noun phrase we put here, the first one is that determiner, and then we put here the, and then we draw police department here is as an adjective, so AP here is the police here, I will write it as A, and then police, and then the department here is as a noun. Department. Sorry for my bad handwriting. So here the mayor appointed Nelson to run the police department. That's it. Alright, we move to the next one. It is a longer sentence. It is the shopper staring at the display was shocked at the prices written on the tags. It is a bit complicated sentence, so I'm gonna try the first one. Also we write as the sentence. Always remember to divide it into two. So the first section or the first part is the shopper staring at the display. Here it is the first section, and then was shocked at the price written on the text. It is the second section or the second part. Okay, we move into the here noun phrase. In noun phrase we divide into two, that, and then noun, and then that here is the noun here, shopper, and then we put here from the noun phrase here. It's not in the frame. Yep, like this. in the noun phrase here, we put RP or restrictive phrase. RP. Because in this part it has verb staring, but it included in noun phrase, so we have to write it like this, and then we turn down into as or spatial, and then now we can make a VP like this one. So if we finish to write this, so we just continue with the basic way. VP we divide into verb here. The verb here is staring. Oh, it's not enough. I will write it turning down. Staring. And then at the display it is it has preposition, so we write pp or preposition phrase. We define into p or preposition as at. Preposition is at, and then we turn on the display. It is noun phrase, that or determiner, the, and then turning down again noun, display. Yeah, like this one. It's done for the first section or the first part. And then don't forget to write in FL. FL is here past or PST, right? Now we move to the second part. That is VP. Yeah, VP here, or verb phrase was shocked, because what is it? Was in here is stand for the verb, so we write it into verb here. Verb is was, is the was verb, and then adjective, because at the display was shocked at the prices, so we write I'm sorry, I forget it a while. Yeah, AP. From the phrase here, we write AP as adjective, and then here adjective here as shock. Shock here is, yeah, as an adjective, and then at the prices is also like the previous, is PP or preposition, so we write P, turning down, at, and then NP again, and then that or determiner, the, and then noun, turn on, prices, and then written is a verb again, right? Written on the text, so we have to write restrictive phrase again, or RP. We pull it from NP. Yep, from NP here. So write RP. Don't forget to always write as or special as the marker, so we can write VP. That's it. VP here as the verb is written, and then on the text is preposition again, so we'll write PP. The preposition is on, and then in the PP we have noun phrase. It is determiner and noun. Determiner is the, and noun is tags. Done. Voila. The shopper staring at the display was shocked at the prices written on the tags, like this one. Okay, the second is done. Okay, the third or the last is from German language, Germany. I'm sorry if I can read it well. Ich glaube, dash Romeo Juliet küsste, or in English we translate it into I believe that Romeo Juliet was kissing, because it is a universal grammar, or it is from another language outside the English, so we have to write it into two parts, or twice. I mean, the first one is the deep structure, so we have to put the deep structure. The deep structures here is the original translation from each word from the sentence. So I believe that Romeo and Juliet was kissing. It is the deep structure. So we write as, and then divide it into NP. NP here is noun, and then noun here is I, and then the inflection or NFL, it is past, and then verb phrase. Verb phrase here is verb. Oh, I'm sorry, it should be ich. I forget, it is a German. The verb is glaube, glaube, glaube. The verb here, and then in English we find that. That here is a complementizer, so we have to write CP or complementizer phrase. In CP, we turn it down into two. C or dash. Dash here is that in English, and then as, or as the sentence, we have NP, and then noun. The noun here is Romeo, and then we have VP. VP here. Yep, VP here we divide it into, first is NP again, turning down noun, and then Juliet, and then here we have inflection again in FL. Inflection here is auxiliary because it is was here is auxiliary, and then the last is verb itself, or we can say kuste. This is the deep structure. Ich glaube, dass Romeo Juliet küsste, or I believe that Romeo Juliet was kissing. Okay, now we move to the second, or surface structure. Surface structure. This is what we speak when deep structure is what is in our mind, when the surface structure is what we say. It is the we transform it to the grammatical correct in English version. So when the deep structures previously the sentence is I believe that Romeo and Juliet was kissing, and then in surface structure we change it into I believe that Romeo was kissing Juliet. This is here more logic than the previous one. Okay, so we write S, and then NP as usual, and then N, and then what is it? H or I, yeah, it's also same. And then the inflection, don't forget it. In FL, it is pass, and then verb phrase, VP, and then we have verb here. Verb here is the glaube, globe, globe. And then here, it's the same as I told before, that is the complement, so we have to write CP. It's almost same as the previous one. We write complement. Complement here is dash, and then the S or the sentence. We divide it into 3. Yep. And P turn it into noun, turn it into Romeo, and then from the sentence we put NFL again in here, NFL. And yep, was is auxiliary, never forget it. And then the second, or the third, I mean, is the verb phrase here. The verb is kissing or kuste, and then we put NFL again. So but NFL here is empty because it has moved to the front of the sentence. And then wait a minute, NP, noun here is Juliet. The here, so the NFL here has moved into the front of the yeah, it has moved to the front between Romeo and Kuste, or kissing. So in surface structure, the sentence will read as each globe dash Romeo, it was Romeo Kuste Juliet. Or in English we said I believe that Romeo was kissing Juliet. That's it here. Okay, I think that's all for my explanation about tree diagram in syntax. I do apologize for all my mistakes in my speak, and I hope you can understand what I mean here. Thank you.